Today, marketing a restaurant is totally different than it was even a decade ago. Social media marketing is a must, but if your ideal customers are finding you but not converting into sales for your restaurant, there's likely a good reason why. No worries, I'm here to help. I'm going to teach you how a restaurant can get a super engaged social media audience and how that translates into dollars. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Stacy Storino from Restaurant Shortcut with another video that'll help you grow both your restaurant's social media and its profit margin. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here and you want to learn the tips and tricks of commanding diners' attention, which is ever more focused on their social feed, where your restaurant needs to be found, start now by smashing that subscribe button and clicking the bell notification so that you don't miss a thing. In this video, I'm going to teach you how a restaurant can get a super engaged social media audience. Now, as a restaurant owner, you may already know that if you're not on social media today as a restaurant business, then your marketing efforts are basically a throwback to the dark ages. Running ads on television, even local cable TV or on radio, is expensive and doesn't even bring much of a return for most restaurateurs' targeted audience today. Why? Because people's attention with every passing year is less there and more somewhere else. People's attention is on their social media feeds, practically more than even real life. So you have to enter into their feeds in order to be found, or your more digitally woke competitors will be poaching patrons from you all day long. So you may also know as a restaurateur that this isn't just about keeping up with the digital Joneses. It's about winning people over so that you can make sales at your restaurant. Your social media marketing done organically via your social media posts is a great way to be found by your target audience. And it's much cheaper than radio or TV ads because it's free. And with every post, you can impress potential restaurant patrons and whet their appetite to come by and pay your place a visit. Making content for your posts are really a layup. Food posts on every conceivable platform are ridiculously popular. Yummy pictures of food, enticing videos of your place, your cuisine, your helpful staff, your happy customers, you get the picture. And sometimes that alone is enough for your content to convert a viewer into a customer enjoying cuisine at your restaurant. But from a restaurant owner's specific perspective, you may not have known that when new people come across your restaurant's posts or social media accounts, if they don't see a lot of engagement there through a community of raving fans, they'll be far less likely to convert into sales. Plus, everywhere from Facebook to Instagram, even on YouTube, the more your followers engage with you, the more likely it is that they will see more of your posts in their feed. So creating and maintaining a super engaged social media audience for your restaurant is critical, both to keep your current audience in the loop and to bring more new audience members in more successfully. And if you've got a smart hashtag strategy, your content will be targeting local people who have the ability, logistically, to come patronize your place and spend money. If you want to know my custom hashtag blend just for restaurants, using the power of social media channels as search engines to bring in new customers, there's a video for you to watch right here. But getting followers and even customers is one thing. Keeping top of mind consciousness with them on social media and therefore in real life is another. Therefore, as a restaurant owner, you may find this next piece of advice surprising. Your social media marketing must include an engagement strategy that keeps people interested in your restaurant and its content to the point where they convert into the functional equivalent of permanent Taste Tribe members loyal to your establishment. The finer points of how to gain a micro conversion first so that you can increase the odds of getting a conversion in the form of a paying customer not long after is covered in this video I made for you here. But if no one's engaged with your content, fewer people will see it, and anyone who does won't care about it when they do see it. So I have a playlist of videos that will cover platform-specific engagement strategies for everything from Instagram to Facebook to YouTube and even your email list. yes, you should have an email list. But in the meantime, let's cover the 30,000 foot view here first. If you don't learn how a restaurant can get a super engaged social media audience and why it's important, then sooner or later, your restaurant marketing efforts are toast. Whenever you put content up on all of your various social media platforms, you're basically putting out bait to see if anyone engages with it. Likes, emoticons, and so on are great because that counts as engagement. What are even better though are comments. You need comments on your posts for a variety of reasons. Comments count as social media engagement, so your account will fare better with each additional post you put up about your delicious dishes or gorgeous interior shots and so on, because the algorithm ranking each piece of content on a given platform will push your posts out into your followers' feeds more. And people often need to see a post with a call to action anywhere from 7 to 10 times before they take action on it. So engagement is critical, but engagement is also critical on a separate front. It gives you the opportunity to network with your following, eventually driving them to that one micro conversion that's safe to encourage them to do without seeming super spammy. And that's to get on your email list by trading their email for a time-sensitive coupon that they can use at your restaurant. But if no one's engaged, they're not excited and they won't care about your posts, let alone getting on your email list. So yes, you do want to follow back any person in and around your local area who follows your restaurant's social media accounts. You also want to introduce yourself to them in a friendly way that's not too short and is totally conversational, that doesn't end with an immediate hook to "go to my restaurant" or because that, to be clear, is super spammy. You can make them an offer to get a coupon if and only if they're interested by clicking on a link, and otherwise end with something along the lines of "have a nice day, talk soon." That's not spammy. It's offering value, a coupon, if and only if they want it. But you get engagement by interacting with your followers' posts, commenting on them, liking them, retweeting them, what have you. And you get more engagement by putting up posts that ask them a question, poll them for their input, get feedback from them, and so on. What type of question you ask will vary with the post, of course. And whenever you get any kind of engagement on your posts, be sure to comment back. That counts as more engagement on your feed, which should increase your algorithmic reach for that post and possibly others after that, especially if you can keep the engagement game alive. And that also keeps the conversation and networking flowing between you as the friendly restaurant owner and the follower on your social media account. Plus, bonus tip, try never to just respond to a comment. Add in an open-ended question that invites them to comment back. And keep the comment wheel spinning, which will lead to more conversations and eventually winning people over all the more. Not just the folks you're actively engaging with, but all the people reading their comments and your replies, because they might either jump into the conversation themselves, even more engagement, or they'll just be a fly on the wall. But eventually you'll win the fly over too. Why? The wise restaurateur knows that their restaurant should be a hub of their community, a table for the townsfolk to break bread and converse at, right? Well, when you actively seek followers or subscribers' engagement with every post, you're creating a digital hub for your restaurant to be the center of in terms of a local digital community. Your digital hub is a place for everyone to talk to the owner and befriend him or her, and he or she them. In real life, a wise restaurant owner networks like this all the time. Well, it's no different digitally, really. The more you get engagement and give it back, the more people will come to know, like, and trust you and your restaurant brand. And those are the people who will be likely to successfully convert via micro-conversion, click the link to get the coupon, and then convert into an actual sale when they arrive at your restaurant. There's so many fish in the sea today. You have to stand out from the sea of sameness by being willing to network. And you get digitally rewarded with improved algorithmic reach on every social media platform when you do, too. It's a digital win-win that translates into growing a following, a growing email list, and a growing profit margin. That's a triple crown of wins, right? Want my restaurant shortcut quick start guide that'll cover some of my most effective tips and tricks to build your restaurant brand? You can find it at the link below this video. Check it out and you'll learn tips on how you can be efficient and effective with your restaurant's social media content so that it acts as free advertising and so that you're constantly building your list of customers while also building your restaurant's fan culture that'll support you no matter what the economy looks like. And learn even more ways to grow your restaurant's social media by hitting the like button below, smashing the subscribe button, and clicking the bell notification so you don't ever miss a thing. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time, my restaurateur entrepreneurs.